What's up? What's up? What's up? So, I am starting a time right now. I've got about an hour and a half. Let's go for the hour and one half. I've been cleaning and I've been working a way to do a space where I can maybe like hang out with my kid, do a couple streams because he's kind of interested. He likes hanging out with me. Maybe like hang out with my kid, do a couple. But yeah, it's like this. Here, let me do this. I think I've got a little. For God's sake. That was a joke, by the way. Yeah, burping and burping. So anyway, yeah, I'm thinking about what's going on around here. I've gotten a lot of subscribers recently. I know that I've got videos planned out for the next day or two because I got to build a deck. I got work I got to do. So leaving kind of the normal kind of stuff around is kind of the goal right now. I'm building up those videos as we speak. It's a little chilly out in the freaking garage, to be honest. It's right there. It's the coldest. Anyway, I don't have very much time. Like I've said, I've got about an hour and a half to hang out and talk. After that, I'm gonna go take a really long ass shower, relax, spend a minute, just relaxing. Finally, what's up, Al? How you doing? Owl. So I was in the store the other day. I was looking at Lego sets, and I saw an owl, and I kind of want to when I get a few bucks, I'm gonna buy that owl, and we're gonna build it here for in honor of Mr. Owl. Yeah, yeah. And yes, I have a bottle of water. Gotta hydrate. Gotta hydrate. Nice. Hell yeah. It's a Harry Potter one, so it's Hedwig or whatever, or Hedwig or whatever. But I'm not completely opposed to owning a Harry Potter set or two. I actually own a few. So when that first movie came out, it was kind of cool, right? It was like some weird and different shit to watch. And then I used to go down to the KB Toys, and they used to sell like the old Lego sets in the back, like up in the clearance, right? I remember buying a whole bunch of uh, like Lego Harry Potter, like Quidditch, and all the yellow face figures and all that. So yeah. Can I be mod, please? At Lemon GD-Y5S says, "Can I be mod, please?" You could be mod if you use proper English, and you show up a couple times and hang out. Mods. They show up. I've never seen you. Lemon GD-Y5S, no offense. Anyway, yeah. Harry Potter is it's not a horrible book series. It's also like I don't get a lot of it. Like a lot of it is stuff that's been in other books that they're kind of recycling some ideas. I don't know how to explain it, but it's definitely like a new remix of all of these cool ideas. Don't get me wrong, okay? I it's like Lord of the Rings, right? I think Lord of the Rings is the same kind of deal, right? It's like J.R.R. Tolkien was remixing all these ideas from different like points of like English and Germanic and like a bunch of different literature points. Uh, yeah, we don't even know this lemon party, of course. I think the mods have learned well enough to know that they gotta be like, go, lemon, what's up? When you show up every time before things happen for you. So anyway, so yeah, the future. Well, I'm doing this deck, and I'm looking at it like this. I take out to work my pops and my kid every day, and it's hard for me to wake up. So remember a time. As you talk about the future, you got to talk about the past. Okay. Remember there was a time about I don't know a decade ago where I'd wake up, I'd do everything perfectly. I'd do everything perfectly. Wake up the right time, go fix people's problems. I mean, we were making good money. And then COVID happened, right? Oh, and also there was Oak City Gamers, which was a result of the good time I was having. And then COVID happened, all that died, right? So, and I don't blame COVID. I kind of blame myself for not insulating my first channel with like other ideas, which is why I essentially do like I throw everything at the wall on this channel here. Part of the reason why I do that is because it's partly how my brain works. Okay, like if COVID was fun. Is that sarcasm I detect in your text there, Al? Or were you just happy to be like an insane shut-in? Because I had like mixed feelings, to be real. I like to stay at home, but I also like to go out. Anyway, so uh, after that happened, like everything kind of died. I tried to change the channel a little bit, right? Uh, I tried to change that channel a little bit, and it just didn't kind of work for me, or it didn't work for the viewers either. Also, I was a bit boring too. I was like, I'll admit that in hindsight, which is 100% why. Like, I recognize something about my audience. They tend to like show up and binge watch my stuff like throughout the day. So if I get 40 views in the first 30 minutes, it's like for you guys. If I get like 150 views in the first 10 minutes, it's for everybody. So it's kind of cool. Just recognizing that there's a place here for all the videos and all the crazy shit that I think about. Like I got to do this video. I've been procrastinating on it, right? That's a Smurf glass. It's a Papa Smurf glass. It's the only one of the series I have. I paid $1 for it in the thrift, and this was 6 years ago. Actually, I'll come up with the exact date. It's like five years and a few months. Okay. It's a nice glass, but like, hey, if I found one of these today, it might say $2 on it, but it might also say $5 on it at the thrift store. Like today, I actually almost bought some like knockoff Lego bricks at the thrift. Yeah, it was weird. I would use it to drop meth in. METHOD. Smoker. Don't smoke meth. Smoke pot. It's a way cooler drug. Or cigars. You can smoke cigars too. So I did also put out a video today. It's a 15-sec movie wreck. Runaway. You know, Tom Selleck, Christy Alley, and Gene Simmons. And the only cop who can stop the robot is Tom Selleck. Drop a like on that. Yeah, pure 80s insanity. It's a good movie, actually. Rob said that's a good movie for the time, done in the 80s, right? And I said the Gene Simmons stank on it is the best part of it all. Drop a like on all those. Legit, the movie scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. He says, I think everybody got scared of movies when they were a kid. I said, I wasn't scared of the rescuers, but Secret and him, that's another story. And then I break down seemingly emotionally, emoji-wise in the comments. By the way, there's going to be a show that's like about that. It's like the insane shit that I say to people sometimes. Anyway, so yeah, I've got 2 likes. I've got 2 people watching. I'd appreciate if anyone dropped a like. Thank you for watching. It says 1 and 2. I don't know. It seems like everything's all like 24 frames per second here. But I'm willing to just let Francis. By the way, Francis has been in bed all day. Uh, Tom Celtic's kind of cool, though. Who's Tom Celtic? Who's Tom Celtic? Hey, 3 likes and 5 people. Look, you guys are awesome. But anyway, yeah, I do have a small amount of I have a very few cheers tonight. So anyone playing the drinking game, you're going to bed unsatisfied and undrunk. I'm just excited to be here. I actually didn't drink or smoke pretty much anything all day. I had 2 cigs, so I'm doing pretty good. I really wish I could say I'd smoked like a billion friggin' cigs today, but like something about it was just like, man, I need to shut that out of my brain, that idea or something. So, I don't want to die of this cancerous schnitz. And then I was like literally saying the other day, it's because I got addicted to it when I was a kid because it was in like every non-smoking section. It was in every restaurant growing up. Cheers, by the way. Or chairs or Cheers or Skull, Kampai, any of that shit. Any of that shit. Look, I got a little gun here. What would you think if I told you that was a robot in disguise? What would you think? Would you think I'd be right? Of course I'd be right. Kumpies. Kampai. What? Not kumpies. Kampai. Oh no, I see it. Kampai. Yeah, I see it. It's yeah. It's not. That's not how it's spelled. It's like PAI and it's like KUM. All right. So look, the whole thing that's going on right now. I got the deck I'm building. You gotta stay on budget and on target with that. I'm still doing videos all the time. And I tried to bank them out. Like I try to get to a place where I could like maybe take a week out from doing any video a day. But also like I recognize that there's a lot of things that I do that people are here for. So like I have to remember to cycle through the ideas so that I'm not like literally putting out, unless I mean to. Like I'm doing Alien Conquest Lego sets right now, and those are just gonna go until they're all dumped out. So, mostly because those are some of my favorite Lego sets, like 2011. So, Mister, can I have my ball back? Tapley, ball back, Tapley. You think you got a new job today? Well, it's been rough, but like, hey, life is rough. It's how you tumble, right? Be rough and tumble. Number 5 in the house. Johnny 5 is alive. Mister. Anyway, so I've been literally like spinning my wheels yesterday. Like I didn't do a live stream. I do. Yeah, exactly. Because like I just wanted to do some shit for myself, right? So I cleaned up. I actually took like the really like an hour long shower. It was like 40 minutes long shower yesterday, just like scraping all the insanity off of my brain and skin and body. And then when I was done with that, right, it was like I was free again, right? Like, and here's the thing, is we went to the junkyard and I took like a 5-minute shower. Okay, we did this other thing. I ripped up a deck, 5-minute shower, right? But here's the thing about a 5-minute shower. It'll only get you so far. Eventually, you got to do like a 20-minute long one or something so that the skin kind of peels up a little bit. Everything just fucking falls off, right? Hour showers are awesome. Here's the thing, like anything between 30 and 40 minutes is the right amount to like get you to the place where all of the complete nasty shit that you've been accumulating walking through this disgusting world, right? I mean, a 5-minute shower will do it. It'll make you not smell. But it'll also accumulate. You'll get like ingrained layers of. So like I said, I've got to take a 5-minute shower. That's not a shadow. That's like new skin over old skin with dirt in it. And I got to just like kind of generally apply everything. Man, my friggin' elbows are like disgusting feeling, right? They're like crusty and shit. Telling you. But you think I might get one? Hey, well, you're getting a job. I hope. Yeah, no response. But I think I'm working for the same dude I worked for a few years ago, doing the same thing a few years ago. Well, that sounds like a crazy turn of events there, Al. Uh, I'm sorry I put a lot of embellishment on the back end of that, but that is a little outrageous and kind of crazy sounding. But no, hour showers are awesome. So that's in my plans tonight. It's a temp job. It's always a temp job. Take the temp job, and then while you're doing that, keep looking for more work. If that's what, but yeah, that's what's happening. Don't sign a contract. Don't sign a contract unless it's for like a certain amount of time, like 3 weeks or 6 weeks. Like do a case by case or whatever. Don't sign like a contract unless you read it. Anyway, so I got three likes and 5 people hanging out. Someone would drop a like, that would make my millennium. Anyway, and I will cheers if that happens. So think about that one. You control my life right now. If I see a little likey poo drop up there, I'm gonna drink one. Anyway, takes me at least 15 minutes to throw. Yeah. Well, so 15 minutes is a good scrub off, okay? But like 30 minutes is a good time that takes your skin to kind of reach a point of saturation where all of the top layers, anything that's like trapped under the top layer, will also wash down. Like the top's rolled off, that's rolled off. You're getting a really nice new skin. I always recommend like water that feels like it's from the pit of hell. Right? So did that someone drop a like? Is that 4? Is that 4 now? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention when I said what I said. Did anyone drop a like? It's okay. If you don't drop a like, it's fine. It's literally not the least you gotta do. What's up, S. Hines? What's up, Hines? Mr. Hines? I hope you're doing well. Well, I want a drink, so if you drop the like. Mr. Numbers just liked. I'll take your word for it. Cheers. Don't call him Shiny Heine. His name's Heinies. Or Hines. Damn it. No. His name's Hines. H-I-N-E-A-S-H. Thank you, Hines. You guys rock. And roll all night long. Sweet Susie. That's a quote from a movie. Hines 57 South. Every shower you have is at least an owl. Right? An hour. I like the way I said it better. Every shower you have is at least an owl. I don't know if XD works for you, man. You need to find like a beak, a laughing beak, since you're a bird. Jack Owsley, Jack. Whoever brought Jack back, I appreciate you. And yeah, Jack, I have 2 cigarettes today. I waited all day to have them. I also was cleaning and shit all day. I've got 1 for after the stream before I go to bed. That's less than 4. I wish that I could say I sat here and smoked a shit ton of cigarettes, just trying to kill myself, but I didn't. I literally, I don't have any money to do that, so, which is kind of funny. Good job, bro. Oh, that makes me feel even worse. You said good job. It's not a good job, man. You smoked 2 joints before I smoked 2 joints? I did smoke a joint and a half today, so that maybe taking up some of the work there. But, and like smoking pot, I don't, this kept me sane through a lot of things in my life. Because when someone's like, what do you feel like? I was like, well, you know, honestly, I'm kind of looking at it from the outside, like way outside right up here. And I'm like, everyone seems like, you know, pretty pissed off about this whole ordeal. And here's someone saying they want you to be the bad guy. Someone saying they making them the bad guy. And I'm like, you know, there's no one who's the bad guy here. You just people with feelings. And neither you listening to each other's feelings. And then someone was like, wow, you're really good at that, man. Somehow I resolve shit just fucking being stoned and fucking observant. All right, here's the best part, too, is that's carried me through most of my life. So you're trying to make me out to be the bad guy. I was like, so should I buy you a top hat and like a cane and like a coat and like a twirly mustache so I can make you out to be the bad guy? No, not doing it. It's not happening. There's just people with feelings. People who don't want to listen to people and people who have feelings about what other people's feelings are. The worst part is like saying it out loud. It sounds much simpler than I feel like I really think people take it for. Hold on, I gotta smoke this. Like, I just want to close that third eye shit that I do. Okay. I doubt that's helping. Quit acting like Boris and Natasha on Bullwinkle. Yes, you can buy me all that. Hold on, wait, let me. Hold on, wait, what? And I smoked more. 1 pack of 6 a day for Heinz, which is pretty good considering. I'm guessing you're pretty like tense. Is there cows at Cattleman's? Is there cows at Cattleman's? Jack says I'm the good guy. I would rather be a kind of a I don't know, like an inconspicuously good anti-hero as opposed to the good guy. You can buy me all that. Quit acting like Boris and Natasha on Rocky and Bullwinkle. Well, I apologize. Yes, you should apologize, Boris. I apologize to you, Natasha. Am I really acting like that? I don't know. Sounds like some fucking. Well, that's just like your opinion, man. By the way, Jack, that's actually so I've been trying to like watch movies on YouTube that like are free on YouTube, kind of when I put them out, maybe for a day or two or whatever. Or they're on MGM or whatever for free, or like after a week. Because I've seen they do this. Like Sony will put out a picture for free, and then they'll put it on their service that you can get through YouTube. And so, like, if you're striking while the iron's hot, you could watch Runaway, and tomorrow's is Dreamscape. By the way, what a great movie, Jack. I don't know if you've ever seen Dreamscape. It's got Max von Sydow and Dennis Quaid, and man. Well, I own that on DVD, so I need to get a Blu-ray copy of it too. But beggars and choosers, huh? But no, that movie I recommended earlier was Runaway. That movie scared the shit out of me when I was a kid, y'all. Like, Gene Simmons probably scared me the most in that movie because he was like a maniacal madman, like with like crazy eyes. And Kirstie Alley, right? And I remember like Kirstie Alley, like in that movie, like was actually like really good up against Tom Selleck, right? Tom Selleck. What up, milkman? Tossing away the milk bottles.
Getting another one.
You know, growing up,
Yeah.
It said if you had a lot of kids, must have been the milkman. You know, that's a joke from the 1950s, right?
I know.
You know, it's not.
Your wife must really like milk.
You know, it's not funny anymore.
So,
No, the milkman must really like milk. That's the joke.
love you.
Aaron,
Right.
I love you too. Walk away. Walk. I'm watching. I'm watching you. I don't ever watch him. I just say it to like make him a little paranoid. And if you want to have a good laugh, you have to understand the secret comedy behind Legally Blonde. Legally Blonde is a good series. I'm not going to say no to that, Heinz. That's a good movie series. Back when I was in a cult, I randomly was a test subject in Kirstie Alley's weight loss company. Jack, you need to write a book about that. Sorry, shit. I mean, that would be a dope book. Be like, how, like, I was in a cult and I had Weight Watchers or some shit, right? Is that Weight Watchers or whatever? TV movies on acid is terrible. Only if they're bad TV movies. Like, I've seen some good ones. Like, there's a Temptations TV movie that was pretty good. The Stand is a good movie to watch on acid. It's got Gary Sinise. Hi, I'm Gary Sinise. I don't have any legs, Lieutenant Dan. You know, like. Oh, she started her own? Well, she was a Scientologist, you know. I very by God's hammer and Grabthar's grasp. I doubt they ever got to fucking wherever the fuck they were trying to go to. But I don't doubt the fact that we got something to come back to. Like if you want to speak religiously, but I like to believe that like a strong spirit can pervade the universe in a way that resists death, right? You want to go to Target too? So here's the thing about Target, right? Occasionally I buy things up there because no one goes there, right? Thick Boy Tactical, watching the new Baki is so damn good. You're watching the new Baki, it's so damn good. Was that, it's like what? BAKI. I'm unfamiliar if that's some cool new thing. What's up, Thick Boy Tactical? The scary movie, I believe, was part 4 with Charlie Sheen, where he died by taking an excess amount of acid and impaled his dick into the concrete. Is the way to go. Charlie Sheen's still alive, though. Charlie Sheen's still alive. There's the thing about Target. You can use changing rooms as a bathroom. No one can tell you otherwise. Baki is an anime. Okay. So what kind of anime is it? It's like new? Is like, dude, I've just been like kind of laying low for the past like basically week. When I show up, I literally don't know what. I don't know what. What's new? What's fresh? It's a fighting anime. Anime. But yeah, dude, Baki, dude, I'll check it out. Oh yeah. What's up, Thick Boy? How's your government contracted job going there? Cheers. Ting, ting, ting. You shipping up real. That's April, not app. Why is it? What? Hold on. What is going on? I need to clean my friggin'. I need to clean my battery. My battery port. Hold on. I got something to do with. Got something. Nope. Right here. Oh yeah. You know, even with the case and all that crap. You know what kills me about it is literally every day of my life with cartridge video games prepared me for this moment. Every time I blew on a cartridge. So here's the thing about blowing in cartridges that people never talk about. Okay? You're not just like sitting there like blowing in the cartridge. You're not spitting in the cartridge. You're actually like wiping it, and you like swallow whatever's in your mouth. You didn't want to spit in it because we all knew spit was like something you shouldn't blow into a cartridge, right? So you're spitting into it all the time. We also had cleaners. By the way, the cleaners, they didn't work nearly as good as they wanted it to do. So yeah, sorry, I went off on a tangent. Since I started the original Becky, just because it was 13 years. Shit. Well, hey, that's a lot of shit. It's like 2 to 4. Okay, and there's movies. This season, he's getting his ass beat. I'm going to start this new job tomorrow. I'm working on a political campaign for a politician that's trying to get on the ballot for Congress. If progress means going forward, then what's the opposite of that? You know what? Never mind. Fighting style. Well, I've been in real fights. If I was like committing a fight to screen tomorrow, it would be like, a terrible fucking thing to watch. You'd be like hurt by it. That's the whole point. I've been in several fights. I've lost teeth in fights. Nah, man. I could make film, right? Like one of my favorite fights in the history of all of cinema, is Roddy Piper and Keith David in They Live. Because that's like the realest fight ever. Like at some point it kind of gets a little boring. It's like guys, I don't want to. Like, why are you fucking doing this, man? It's like watching two idiots fucking like argue the wrong points, you know? Never done Korean military martial arts. No one's ever done isopropyl alcohol with Q-tip game cartridges. Works miracles. Yes, I agree with that. But we didn't know that back then. They said we couldn't use that with Q-tips back then. We had to buy these special pads with their specific 70.7% solution on it. Actually, I was gonna say the 70% cleans it probably the best in my opinion. Martial arts is dance, nothing to do with combat. Well, combat arts are a thing too, Mister. Like, part of the problem is like combat arts become dance arts, martial arts, and the one thing I should remind you of is that kata is not about it's not about dancing. It's about fighting the same fight in your brain over and over again. So like, as much as you want to call it dance and understand that it is dance, I think connecting that thought process for the kata through where your fists actually strike. See what I'm saying? No, I'm saying like you have to put that into your brain. You have to put the strike having an impact into your brain. That's all I'm saying. Until then, it is just a dance, right? Like Tai Chi is like fucking dancing, right? Like, also like, I've seen dancing, right? I can tell you Taekwondo is 100% some sort of weird dancing. Yeah, they do these things where like, yeah, no, I mean, no, dude, they're like flying kick, dude, and I just like was like this, like, he was like, ah, and I was like, and then he fell on the floor. That's my point. A lot of things are impractical. The only way a flying kicks are going to work if you already have someone down. It's pretty brutal. I've lost. So I've lost pretty much every tooth in the back here from the 5 or 6 hits I got. Like, kind of growing up, I had a crack, a break, a crack, a break. And on this side, it's because people are right-handed. I've got a couple on this side, but this is my strong side. This is where I still chew. I've still got some good stuff there. And I've still got a couple tippy teeth. Well, no, hey, dude. First off, river dance and crip walking. Man, the first person to design, like, the crip walk river dance friggin' show, man, who does, like, them tappy things with, like, you know, let's get it crunk, let's get it funk. You know, that shit, right? Yeah. Scarface toothless. Well, that's the other thing is, like, I do want to stop having, like, essentially, like a serious lisp, because I also have a stutter. It's very hard to kind of like to understate that you see what I'm saying? It's very hard to understand that like a stutter isn't like, you know, it's sometimes it's like, you know, like that. It's like it's hard to break out of that spot where I just can't say shit. Ancient rain dance, ghost dances, sun dances. I've been to Sundance. Mister, you been to Sundance? Beautiful country out there. In the summer, they ride bikes down the hill, and in winter, they like ride skis and shit down the hill. Oh well, yeah, I gotta tell you, Utah is kind of an interesting and untapped beauty of the world. They've got like this crazy Utah Valley where there's like a bunch of like people who live. Like there's like 1.5 million, 2.5 million people there. You've been to Sundance in Vegas, okay? So I've been to Sundance up in Utah. So like the Sundance in Vegas is like the exhibition mode, right? Where you go watch the movies and stuff, right? Because like Sundance in Vegas is like when you're watching the movies, but like what they do is there's a Sundance Ranch, and then there's like a town called Park City, Utah, where they have a big place and a bunch of theaters that like Robert Redford built. So yeah, it's really cool. When you was younger, I was able to execute a type of high-grade martial arts only the elite and advanced comprehending are able to use the slap and swiping motion and across the bottom of your chin. Utah oop! If you're able to do it correctly, shakes like brain, like jello, and it completely debilitates your opponent, shuts their brain down momentarily. I was only able to hit that once. Ultimate power off button. Oh, I know where that is. Yeah, Heinz, I've been there. Yeah. Oh, well, no, I have a big wrist and a big, huge hand. Like if I slap someone on the side of the face, I can actually like hit them like this right here. If it's right at the base of their skull, it'll rock their whole skull, and I'll push them down on the ground, and they'll fucking fall down like a floppy doll. I've done it several times. I've done it several times. Like, I think at least 4 times someone like coming after me, like pissed off, drunk, and I was just like, I'm a big, tall person, right? Short people, whether you're normal or short, like I've done that. I'm just like right on the side of someone's head. I can see their eyeballs turn up in their skull, and then I gently push them towards something that could possibly hurt them. The floor. It's actually a bell ringing motion. Yeah. In physics called brain squish. Yeah. So I've done I've got a friend who's got like one of these Newton force meter things, and everyone came out and we did like a punch on it, and I just walked up and I like did a big fat slap on it, and I was killing it. Like, dude, and most of my friends are like not my height or anything, so like I just killed it on like 300 Newton pounds or something, like crazy fucking numbers with my slap, and my punch too was crazy too. Look at my crazy dude. The crazy part was like, was it 390 is like what normal people can usually achieve, like short status. Yeah, I've never worked out really that much, but like I could really put a lot of force. I have what's called like extreme leverage, and so like because I'm really tall, but short people can take me down by just grabbing me and picking me up and dropping me on my back, and then that's a whole different fight. That's a whole different fight. And I've learned a lot of technique there, but it is what it is. Also, like, dancing is good, but like I'm telling you, if you dance and you can remember where the punches land in the dance, then maybe put that into theory, because you're programming moment and movement instead of like actual combat every day. So. And speaking of actual combat every day, it's Rob 83-63. Please go subscribe to him, or just share his cool little videos out, because he's putting good music on stuff and he's putting good knives out. Man, that knife, dude, that knife, Rob, that knife that I said was a slick piece kit. Dude, that looks nice. I like the little grippy bits on it. Oh man, I like the little point on the tip. Okay, look. Knives are dope. Hold on. I like that you also said it was like budget level, so I might go buy it. You know what I'm saying? Like it might be affordable to my status and existence at the moment. So here's something interesting. I never buy cans. The only reason I'm buying cans right now is because I have no money. So I had to buy the sale bullshit. How you doing? How am I doing? How you doing? Got a free girl from Temu. What you buy from Temu? Dude, last thing Dad bought from Temu was Temu DeWalt batteries. I think the next thing I'm going to tell Pops to buy from Temu is an M12 to 18 volt DeWalt battery converter. It's like 2025. Okay. But it's good to see you. It's good everyone's here. Cheers to everyone who is around. Cheers. Very deeply, very good, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yo, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And of course, this person over here. I don't know what you're doing. You're shaking very heavily in this corner. My dear. Let's just leave that fellow alone. Huh? Cheers. Again, because it could have killed someone. He didn't know I was secretly watching from behind the scenes. Or he couldn't see me practicing his fighting technique. What? You think there's a discount on that knife? Nice. Temu gave you a knife with a seatbelt cutter and a window breaker and a quick opening thing. That sounds familiar there. Sounds familiar. Did it look like this? Did it look like this? Huh? Al, is that what it looks like? It's a quick opening thing. It's got a seatbelt cutter. It's got a window breaker. It's got that exact same handle. Oh no, trust me, Jack. This is like the worst knife in the world. Yeah, that's what they sent you. This is the worst knife in the world. This is the Ozark Trail one. It says Ozark Trail on it. I've seen it. There's a local knife shop, right? There's a local knife shop, and they've got one in their case for $10. And I told them, I was like, I wouldn't buy that for $5 off of Amazon. Also, there's no pocket lock, so like it could open up in your pocket just easily, like have keys in there or something, right? That's why it's a dangerous knife. It's spring open, but doesn't have like a lockback or anything. Yeah, and it's a very common knife. This is my point. It's like when you describe something to me, I have something in my brain. There's almost always something in my brain. See, what don't understand is tall, large stature doesn't look at arms. No, there is like, hold on. I'm good because I got reach. Like, this is why I'm good with like what I would call the problem child, right? He wants to punch people like around and he's like this and that. So I just grab his head and he tries to freaking hit me. It's that classic shit. So, window breakers don't work anymore on the new cars. Because they aren't tempered anymore. They're double laminated. Yep. All right. So, Mr. Numbers, what I carry around is it's pretty much the exact same thing. It's not serrated. Yeah. So, Al, that's the point I'm saying. Is like Temu knife. That's a $2 Temu knife. I have another, like a free Temu knife. Here's the Homeland Heroes by Frost Cutlery, right? Plasticky handle, plasticky this and that. It's way off balance. There's no weight to that handle. All of this stuff looks so unrefined, so terrible. It's not a premium knife, but it does the job. It does what you want. And then if you are emergency rescue member of some kind, that's my point. Is like Homeland Heroes. No. That's why it lives here in this box. It's a warning. If you see something that looks like this, it's got the cheapest box ever. It's a 2-part box. It's covered in plastic. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. Get it for free, sure. I think I got this in a camping kit. Also, here's the other thing about this knife. This is the Ozark Trail camping kit knife. If you go and you buy the Gordon camping kit knife out of Harbor Freight, this is the exact same knife they're going to give you, the tactical folder. I've done my research. Honestly, the fact that no one notices some of this shit, it really kind of like runs me the wrong direction. Maybe that's why I should like hide away from the world and not be a part of it. Because no one sees what's happening in the world. Right? It's like, okay, I'm working on a video right now, and it's about like, it's not about knockoffs, but it is. It's about like cheap goods and like how cheap goods that are knockoff or like slightly knockoff-ish, you know, are the problem really. That like you used to buy something, you used to have a quality point for it. So like it came with like a guarantee, you know, that like they replaced the thing, you know, like Craftsman Tools, which they, to their credit, they're out of Indonesia right now, or parts of China and Indonesia, making their tools. And you know, Stanley wanted to make them like a friggin' American tool manufacturer again. What happened? COVID. That's all I'm saying. Well, like that's my point. Is like, Bob, I can tell you that there is a great, like a great spring-assisted Husky knife for like $12, $13. And you don't have to buy a knockoff, like crappy one. It'll be slightly better quality. But you can probably find one on the web that's around the same quality. Do I have it? It's around here somewhere. I carry it regularly. That's kind of why it should be in here. No, I think I rotated it out. Show it to you. I can show it to you. Yeah. Okay. So there we go. There's one. Husky makes this. It's got a pocket lock, so unlike the last, it's not going to pop open in your pocket, right? But spring assisted. It's a great knife. It's about 13, 14 bucks, maybe 12, 13 bucks. I like this knife. It was in my regular rotation. Oh, why did I pull it out? Oh, there's something similar I have around here. I don't know what I'm. Oh yeah, it's this guy. That's what I changed it out for. I don't really always need the speed assist. I just need like quick assist. So, and then usually that's the other one I've been changing out for is the Coast DX376. I don't have that many knives to be real, but like, dude, that's a Husky knife for like 13 bucks. And it's got this really nice freaking like scale on it. It's kind of like a weirdly good grip up. I don't know how to explain that. It's got like a spot almost where like your little pinky fits right there. I don't know, man. It's really nice. They just released clone. I've been waiting on AliExpress and the Tyrant Ultra. Nice. Kershaw Skyline, yeah. I like the Kershaw Hotwire. I think that's a really good knife. Honestly, that's an affordable. If you 2 hot wires, and that's more than I ever really need. Also, a great little stiletto, kind of almost like a Tanto stiletto kind of hybrid blade. You know what I'm saying? Like a back Tanto or whatever on the back there, reverse Tanto, whatever you want to call it. I like Kershaw knives. Yeah, Kershaw's got good stuff. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. The Buck Trekker has to be probably one of the best camping knives I've had in a while. That's like a $25 to $30 knife, depending on where you buy it. I mean, it's still as sharp as the day I got it, and I gotta say, it's like your classic, actual, like tactical folder from back when, and then the Buck Highline, the 116 or 263. That's just intimidating. Not to mention, people are always impressed by that. But I've been carrying out this guy. I can't remember the name of it. It's my fixed blade. That's the Gerber. What's the part number? 8971224D. It's a good knife. It's got a nice rubber handle, which is what I like the most about it. Because as much as I hate like when rubberized shit gets sticky, when it gets humid, it gets sticky, and it helps like me grip it a little bit better. So yeah. Oh yeah. What else do I like? I don't like these. These are Marlin knives. Don't buy a Marlin knife. These are pretty terrible. I have a couple examples of these. I would never, ever suggest. This isn't even that sharp. I couldn't even shave anything with that. This, I like literally as sharp as the day I bought it. It was never sharp enough to be a danger. I mean, maybe if I like worked hard to make that go through something, but yeah, Marlin knives. Says you frown upon it, I have it. Knife and point to this gosh, Lauren Shuck. Yeah. Hey. Saying the truth down there. Alright, there's the other one. Marlin knives is terrible Chinese crappy, like on this level. But the scales aren't plastic, they're metal. I'm guessing pig metal, something terrible. And then stainless steel, mid-carbon bullshit. But if you can ever find one of these, now this is a pocket knife from back in the day. Now I know people around here, they think I might be some sort of a fanboy for, like, let's say Milwaukee or Craftsman or any of these things. But if I would be like a true fanboy for anything around here, it would be for Klein tools, because I've had the most time I ever put into my life doing anything serious was trying to be an electrician. And I remember, like everything I ever tried, uh, the boss wanted me to try harder, even though I did everything perfectly. He was like, "Well, it's not perfect enough." I was like, "What are you talking about? I did it perfectly." But yeah, I like Klein Tools stuff, but this is a Klein Tools knife, you see. This is a small Klein Tools knife. It's made in Japan. They stopped making it a few years back. It's if you want to look it up, it's the 44032 pocket knife. And someone loved this knife so much that it has lost a big chunk of its dip right there on the blade. So, dude, no, this is like sick. This is like made in Japan, Klein Tools, right? Klein Tools makes dope shit. I'm not gonna argue that. They still making dope shit. Okay? I think the thing that I'm worried about is like the thing I'm worried about, okay, is like well, Al's not completely wrong about that. I think that that's a double-edged like topic. Is the U.S. a failed country as a people? No, we're gonna keep it alive. Okay, I just worry that one day it's going to get to a place where no one ever thought it would ever get to. That's the worst part. Like, here's the deal, okay? I've spent my entire life, okay? When I turned 18, I could vote, okay? So I voted for, I think, for Al Gore, okay, back then, because I just couldn't see Bush. I didn't like Bush at all. Also, didn't like Bush's dad, but I also don't like any politician. And like my parents are classically liberal, I'm not. Uh, the thing that I'm trying to explain to people is I grew up in the South, like in the deep red South in many ways, and I I live in Raleigh, but I grew up in like Wake Forest, where all the farms are, and so like I get like dude, I can't have like one belief over the other. I can't say I'm particularly liberal or conservative or progressive even. I like progressive policies that make people's lives better as opposed to making billionaires fucking shitty fucking lives better. And that I believe that there is a like a class of elite pedophiles who fucking run the fucking nation, the deep state, right? Not so deep anymore. I do feel like a lot of the shit we hear is lies. I do feel like the truth I live with is that I can't focus on that. That's going to implode upon itself. But when it does, and I guess we need to like fight or rebuild what democracy should be. I don't know what the fuck's going to happen. I'll be here for either of those consequences. Until then, you're an out, right? You have an out. You can just like sit here and talk to me, and you can hear a rational voice that says, I don't understand any of this shit either, right? Like people are always political to me, and I never understood why. I don't understand the cult of personality. Perhaps because I actually own the actual cult of personality. And that's something that fucking makes me more afraid than anything I've ever experienced in my life. That I'm the leader. That I'm the one who has to stand up and be the good one. I have to be the one who does the right thing. That scares the shit out of me, y'all. But I gotta be real. Not nearly as much as that movie Runaway with Tom Selleck and Kirstie Alley and Gene Simmons when I was a kid. Man, 1985, 6. Must have been on HBO. Scared the living shit out of me. Just remember, like my dad. It was a PG movie too. That's all I'm saying. Life always moves the goalpost. I just think that I know where the goalpost is, and I'm just trying to maintain it on the field of stupidity. Everyone else in the world acting like they know how to make it work when it works without them. It works without all of us. The world just goes. No one's gonna save the world. No one's gonna save this country. It's the fucking worst feeling of all of it. And if someone does, it's not gonna be one person. It's gonna be everyone in the world doing it all at the same time. Cheers, peeps. And also, here's the contrast to me and Iron Man. I like Burger King. When I was at my rock bottom, I needed Burger King to taste like it did when I was a kid. And by the way, I ate that burger. I felt like shit just like Robert Downey Jr., but he grew up eating gourmet burgers and he thought Burger King was a shitty burger. And then that's how Burger King got into Iron Man. The reality is, McDonald's had a burger about 10 years ago. I ate for a little bit, and then one day it just didn't taste right. Because they're always constantly tweaking some fucking bullshit. One thing about a Burger King burger I can tell you that I remember is it tasted like it was slightly burnt, like charred. Jack is not a BK fan. Well, I'm not really a fan of any actual fast food. Yeah, I'm not a fan of very much of any of that. But if I gotta go somewhere and I gotta make it, and it actually doesn't make me feel like complete shit afterwards, I go Burger King. I also don't buy like French fries there anymore. I don't buy French fries very much. French fries, I've noticed if I eat French fries, they just make me fucking lethargic. But like if I make my own potato, like shave them, cut them, boil them, heat them, drain them, smash them, mash them. Those will make me fucking run all day. Yeah, BK fries are although hold on, BK fries are the worst with a couple of particular things. Chicken fries, they're not fries. Mozzarella fries. Okay, I'll give them that they are fries. So, Burger King's French fries are shit. Flame broiled is better than a microwave. Yeah, I'll give them that. Well, so what McDonald's does is they do like a time griddle, a griddle burger, and Carl's Jr. Dude, see, like I have to drive like 10 minutes to get to a Carl's Jr. But it's not Carl's Jr. It's a Hardee's. And then I had Taco Bell. It was the day before yesterday, and it wasn't bad, but it wasn't Del Taco, right? The last time I went to Del Taco, I bought like $13 worth of tacos. I had them in my pocket all day. Just like my boss was like, I was about to say at the time, I had to quit like proper goods. Although they're still part of my life, I just needed to quit. So, see, I wish I had a Carl's Jr. Dude, I ain't got a Carl's Jr. We're about to get a Whataburger. I don't know. I've never had a Whataburger. So we're about to get a Whataburger. Right. I really wish they'd just bring a Del Taco into town. Just bulldoze my local Taco Bell and put a fucking Del Taco there. Al, you literally, you only eat, you eat everything whole. You swallow it whole. You're an owl, right? And then you digest it, and then you like pop out Wrangle out your freaking mouth. So that's true, but it's also like you also eat everything else too. Does the owls have two stomachs? No, they don't. They got one stomach, and they got one chance to cough it back up after they give the meat to their little baby bird or whatever they're doing. Gross shit happens all the time, peeps. But let's see what's going on here. It's 9:51. We're coming up on the next video, which is it's more Lego stuff. Lego is something I have an abundance of, so it's just gonna keep happening around here. Also, who doesn't like Lego, right? I mean, I guess Owl probably doesn't. He's probably the one who keeps disliking those videos. Don't act like I don't see those. I have to go on the computer and go into the. I can't do it on the iPad. I can't do it on my cell phone. But if I go on my Mac Mini, I can see every dislike. It's kind of funny, actually. What people think, like, what people are funny duddy about is hilarious. Don't be a funny duddy. Just be fun. Just be happy that, like, there's anyone in the world, right? That's okay. I'm broke too, right? But I'm here and I'm enjoying everything I've got. I've got at least one more of these. I got plenty of that. Like, that just grows outside, right? Like it grows, like you just grow that outside, right? I mean, it takes like steps to make that stuff, right? Like, you know, you gotta harvest, you gotta like, you know, ferment, you gotta like boil, you know, like friggin' whatever, like tubes and stuff. All I'm saying is that just grows outside. You just wait a month before it like, and you like pick it off. It's all dried up and fuck. I'm just saying. Winter time, oh shit. Maybe let that warm up. It's got a couple crystals on it. That ain't ice, bro. Anyway. Look, as much as I want to be like a political rebel who tell you guys what's right and what's wrong, the reality is everyone in the world kind of fucking knows what the fuck is right and what's wrong. Right? Right? I think that's the problem, right? People know what the fuck's right and what's wrong. Politicians don't. Politicians and like millionaires, they live in a world where they never have to fucking deal with nothing in their life. They're like, hey, you're stranded on the side of the road and you can't fucking drive anywhere. You have no money, you need gas, right? And you're like, you look like a homeless dude because you've been working on your car on the side of the road and you need a gas can. And you're like, and you have a sign about yay big says, need gas, please help. And someone pulls over. That ain't a rich motherfucker, right? If it is, like, yeah, good luck. Good luck meeting Keanu Reeves. That's all I'm saying, right? Can only eat stuff that's alive. Sam fast, actually pretty damn sick. No, hold on. This is probably one of my favorite caps, right? Like, dude, I like that it's connected and all that, right? It comes in like a bunch of colors, but like, you know, this green one, it's kind of about $20. It's definitely worth the ability to discern right from wrong. No, it's not the ability to discern right from wrong. It's the ability to do the right thing in the heat of the moment. You see, because like a lot of us nowadays are like, oh shit, that dude's getting beat the fuck out. I'm gonna go viral for this footage, bro. And even though I literally fucking make videos, I'd never fucking do that. I think you guys would be like, you guys would see me from someone else's camera and be like, yo, that's the true acolyte. What the fuck, right? You are never going to be Keanu Reeves, Owl. You're going to be the always Owl. Just what it is. The real reason of raw restaurant, vegetarian bullshit, yakety yakety. Oh, that's not entirely true. It's more about the potato, in my opinion, because that Burbank russet is a rough freaking go after. Heinz. Burbank russets are like one of the worst freaking potatoes. They have zero flavor. The only way they get flavor into it is they soak it in like sweet water. The right thing to do can be very difficult to determine sometimes. Okay, no, hold on. Here's how it goes. Okay, if you see someone who needs help, right, and you can't handle 12 people in a fight, don't help. Call the cops or whatever, right? But if there's one person asking for help, and it's clearly like an old woman and like, you know, two guys, maybe drop kick one of them and then like, you know, beat the living piss out of the other one. I don't know. I've only done that once in my life, so I really wish I could say I've done it more. Also, that guy tried to sue me too for breaking his back. One of the best parts of undisclosed settlement. You know what that means most times? It means I don't pay you nothing. You're at fault. Right? And then if you don't just take a walk right now, I'll counter sue you for 5 times what you want to sue me for. Also, I had a good lawyer, Andrew Sandman. don't know if he's around anymore. I keep staying out of trouble. But I'm pretty sure Sandman is still around. God, you talk about people with their fucking ankles tied to a fucking desk waiting to fucking get let off the leash. But here's the thing. If you're not about Sandman, if you're guilty, he won't fuck with you. You never would fuck with you if you were guilty. Anyway, cheers. And that was his deeply felt Christian ethos, which I always respected. I was about to say, I think he was a Lutheran. And to that I say, as long as he's not Southern Baptist. I grew up with a lot of those dudes. Swallowing whole. You know, Heinz, you are way behind. There's no honor in suing. Mister, there is honor in suing if you truly, right, have no recourse, okay? But I know enough people in my life still to this point where if I called in the fucking squad, right? If I called in the squad, I could get someone to take care of my issues for me. But I don't like that. I like the idea of that. I don't want to live a violent life. I like the idea of zero violence. Look, I took that dude. Here's that Lego lady. I got her 357 Magnum away from her. She's no longer dangerous. But how are you? What are you talking about? Here's the same 3 pieces of art. I'm gonna change those out soon. All right. We're talking about top fans. Who are my top fans tonight? We are talking about Mr. Owl, Inconspicuous Owl, Mr. Numbers, number 5, Thick Boy Tactical, who is tactical as hell, S. Hines, also tactical. I don't want to put you in the context of hell. Rob 8363 and Jack Owsley. Literally, like a list of all of my top fans. The whole point is, like, when I show up here, I ain't the famous one. You guys are. Because you make this chat move. You make this chat roll. You make me talk incessantly, trying to answer any and all. But eventually, I gotta walk away from things. And so if you got anything else to ask, any of you guys want to be an OF model? Al, here's the deal. Okay, you got to pitch that to us. Okay, just give us like a cost analysis. Give us like a cost projection sheet. Give us like our genre of pornography or whatever we're going for there. Foot, ankle, knee, whatever we're going for. Just dude, like maybe put out like a little bit of work into it. We'll give you 10% for doing the real work and posting it and everything. What's my favorite lotion? Well, I mean, I hate to sound like crazy, but like petroleum jelly. Okay, so like, here's the thing. Okay, when I have like severe issues with my like athlete's foot or like crusty toes or something, that's what I use down there, right? Maybe I'll put like triple antibiotic or bacitracin on for the first day, but after that, it's doing the job. Just like wait a couple days, put on some petroleum jelly, right? Also, like petroleum jelly is like one of the oldest things ever. So if you put a Band-Aid on, right, and you give like a healthy amount of it around there, the sticky bits will be less sticky when you peel it off because it'll sweat out all the oil into the edge of the Band-Aid. Also, pulling up on a Band-Aid, I've heard, is something classically people should do, and I've been doing that my entire life, so, yeah. No, hold on. Now, hold on. I knew a girl Okay, when she was 18, she did some crazy porn, right? And then she invested that into her own education. Now she's like a particle physicist down at the uh, uh, United. No, see, the the University of Chapel Hill, UNC, Greenville. She's a tenured professor. Also, apparently she the way she got out of it was that she was always wearing some sort of weird mask, and then also that she had like paid some guy to like essentially like flood the market with like different versions of it or something, like to AI some shit recently. Not like it would, if it was more recently it was like it would be AI shit, but like essentially like it was like a disinformation campaign against that. Also, like, I think the worst part of what you said there, Mister, if you look deep enough, you'll find the porn I'm in too. If you look in the darkest and deepest holes of the world, you might find the porn I'm in. By the way, $5,000 is $5,000. Okay, I got the fuck for fucking 14 hours. It was dope. It was also the first time I ever took a blue pill. Because 7 hours into it, I was like, and then we're like, also like might have ruined my life a touch, but like to be real, like sex is not life. Like being alive and being who you are, that's fucking life. Painting things, being something awesome. Mister, are you really gonna like? No, I was the other. I was the one who was the dildo essentially in that. I was the one who was like ready to fuck. And the worst part is like over the years I realized, okay, if it's the right person, you might do for one. I don't know where you're on about. I think the worst part is like sex is such a taboo subject in the world. Honestly, like I've been through a lot of different shit. I've gotten every kink in the book. Dude, the best kink in the world is falling in love. And I hate to put it to you like that. Well, that's the thing, like, so I remember at like a time in my life where I could just go for days, right? You could go for hours and days. But as you get older, you realize, like, you know, it's what it is. Not taboo. That's a misunderstanding. It's upheld as valuable to be sacred. Sacred. Okay. So like, not taboo. So taboo is kind of like people who don't understand, as they'll call it taboo. So, owl. You're going to find another owl in the world, and then you're gonna have a nest, and then you're gonna be like, you're never gonna change your stance on it. You're gonna be like, love us for suckers, because that's 100% the way an owl would think. Love is for healthy mammals, period. Do you mean healthy mammals on their period or healthy mammals, period? It's all about the money. No, okay. So here's something I can tell you. If someone tells you money can't buy you happiness, that's true. But money can buy you a lot of things, right? If money was available to people who were already happy, right, then they'd make other people happy with that money. No, I'll be real. The one thing money can never buy you is eloquence, art, amazingness, ability, the ability to think beyond, to create in your own mind a circumstance where nothing is right and everything is like totally different. A world where like I don't know, warp drive is some fucking shit, right? And my point I'm saying is, as I smoke my third cig for the day, before I hit 12. literally Zoe meowing at the door. Life only is as good as the people at the bottom trying the hardest to make the best for everybody. Money makes it easy for people to steal credit, to buy credit, to say they invented things and never did. I refer to the Beatles and to the R&B artists before them. Money can't buy me love. Okay, but Beatles definitely did like their version of it. It was definitive. It definitely was a big part of my life. Is like, money can't buy me love. Money can buy you all the things you want, but it can't buy you love. You can buy a horse, a car, bitches, but you can't buy love with money. And the one human thing that I think a lot of people out there are looking at is like, how do I find that? Well, that means easing up on like the darkest ideas in your brain. Maybe don't be so apocalyptically thinking about the world and how fucked up it is. Damn it. Literally not enough water in my body to spit properly. Let's fix that. Hydrate, bitches. With that much water, I'll probably be good. Touchdown! See, I always make it when I believe in myself. What matters, a house, a car, and bitches. More bitches. No. Nothing matters. Okay? This is the thing I'm learning right now. I had like kind of a bit of a mental breakdown the other day. I spent a lot of time in my life telling myself I was like not good enough. And like someone I care about said to me, "You're too hard on yourself. Maybe just think about how good you can be and focus on that." And when I start feeling bad, just say, "I'm being too hard on myself," right? It's a good thing in my life right now. You know that, right? Sarcasm, right? Al should be understanding that it's a mix of the two things. Okay, your mental pathways become accustomed to the input, and when not there, missed. Hey Cassie, how you doing? Oh my God, it's the true and tried Cassie. For God's sakes, this lady, she is the queen. She's the queen. Anyway, so okay, it's science, but when science proves that it can happen every day when you wake up next to someone and feel it perfectly, like Cassie and her guy, because her guy is clueless without her, and she is definitely driving him to be a much better dude, right? He's dude. By the way, Cassie's got a great life. She's got a kid. She's got a guy. They all like each other. It's like not a big fight. See what I'm trying to say? It is a big fight, but they're fighting the fight together. I hope I'm characterizing you correctly there, Cassie. Just be yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Oh man, see Rob, that kills it right there. That's the fucking way to say it. Look, I've been hard on myself for so long. I've tried to push myself every day, and now like the things I always wanted kind of coming a little bit faster than I want, and I'm happy to take that on. But it's overwhelming, right? It's not a bad thing. So ready for every day, ready to push forward, ready to do something new. Which is why if you'll see something repeating for a little bit, it's not going to last long. By the way, I've got tonight. There was Runaway, tonight's movie rec. There's a Lego set tonight. You so hard, yeah, Cassie. Don't make me cry. Shut up. Anyway, I've got a Lego set up tonight. It's already out. It's about 11 minutes into it. Um, More alien invasion shit, which is one of my favorite. Which is one of my favorites. That series is like so weird for Lego shit. So anyway, I'm gonna carry on with that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna finish that until I get every Lego set that I've ever owned on it. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna move back to. If I get the money, I'm gonna buy that new DeLorean model, which I don't have the money for, but I'm gonna buy it. It's like $28 or whatever. Yeah, I don't have the money for $28 worth of Lego right now, but I will certainly like drag out that old DeLorean model and like tease the idea that I'll buy the new one at some point in the next week after I get through those alien ones. I've got a music DVD coming up. It's a little atypical, but like I always get like good responses on atypical music recommendations, so I'm not afraid of that. The whole point is like I see the numbers, right? I see people. My watch hours over the past like I don't know day and a half, every day it gets bigger and bigger. So I think I had 1,000 today, and then someone like commented like 1 to 10 is a dope like metric, but you're hitting nearly 1 to 1 on all of my videos. And someone else can see it from the outside. From the inside, it's actually bigger numbers than that. So don't tell you guys that I've had 50,000 views on the video with me and my dad and the kid in the junkyard with BB No Money playing in the background. But they'll tell you that I have 30,000. There's no place where right and wrong changes if you step over an imaginary line. No, numbers, the idea is like there is a definite line and it's not imaginary. I think we all know where it is. I think the worst part is like you can stay firmly on one side of that line and still get accused of the worst things in the world. I think we live in a vitriolic place where everyone wants to prove or steal or grab or have a chance to steal something that you own. And I'm not rich, right? I probably won't be rich. I'm an artist before I die. But if I ever get there, I'm telling you, it's something gonna fight. Because Mr. might need, I don't know, 10 G's. Al might need 20 G's. Right? Cassie might need $100,000 and just to retire and never go back to fucking that shitty ass Walmart place. Hines might need his own fucking spot of land out there. If I made $1 million, I wouldn't want to spend it on myself. I'd buy this house. I'd like save it for posterity, and I would make the money work here every day like I do now. Because as hard as it seems now, I'm very happy with the way I live. I'm not some pretentious prick who's gonna quietly edit everything perfectly. I make mistakes, right? Sometimes I mistake words. Sometimes I give you the amateurish shit in the world, and people still like it. It's not looked up. It really isn't looked up. No, like it's very true. Look up. No, it's not looked up. No, hold on. Dude. Okay, here. Al, you live in Manhattan. Okay, you have a bit of an issue. I live in probably one of the most culturally positive areas in the South, and I can also tell you that I am in a weird spot in the world. I saw this thing from a guy who I get shot with stuff. He's from Chicago, and he said, if you're in these states, and it was one of my states, you are south of Canada and you are north of Mexico. And I'm one of those states. And it makes sense because the people around here, it's always it's always a guess and a gamble. My town, right? Here's the one criticism of my town. It's like everyone likes to go to sleep about 10 to 12. Hey guys, I'm scared of the bathroom. I gotta go pee pee. Anybody wants to help me hold this monster in? I'm fearing for my life. Heinz, what the fuck does that even mean? Also, like, no one cares. No one cares how afraid you are. We all care that you're afraid. Okay? Also, like, I know I sound like an insane person sometimes, but I'm real. Okay? The only way I ever got anywhere in my life is by being personally me for myself. When I include people into that, people shine. Parents teach you right and wrong, and how to discern, and have that discerned by you. So hold on, Mr. Numbers. I'd say yes, that's true. But society occasionally throws us for a loop because right and wrong don't seemingly be the right thing. Because we live in a world where two rights might make an actual, or two right mates make actual wrong, and two wrongs might actually make a right. And people have asked me how I justify that thought. I said because every day you literally take two poisonous chemicals in a strong compound that is a delicious and tasty food item. It's called salt. Sodium and chloride are both poisonous, but two wrongs can make a right. A delicious food additive. Pepperin. Uh, dude, almost every friggin' jalapeno you've ever tasted. That hot, that heat is designed to tell like animals not to eat it. But here's us humans, right? We thrive every day. We put that pepper in on our shit. We put that El Yucateco hot sauce. You know, Verde or Rojo, whatever, okay? We put it on our dishes. We enjoy that hot shit, okay? Why? Because humans are adaptable. Because humans are the unfortunate and ultimate end of evolution. And I hate to put it into religious terms, right? That if God gave us every chance to make it there, he was the guy who possibly threw the fucking ball through the window and gave Mr. Numbers the ability to fucking say what he wants to say and gave us all free will. And that this might be a giant experiment of free will and ideas and thoughts. But if God ever wanted anything to happen, it includes all of us, all the voices, to try and figure out a way that, you know, people don't need to fucking be so worried. We're so fucking hard up. We're so messed up about how, where, and when they're eating. That anything on top of that, that basic fucking structure of the things that we need, something we lost over the years. Because here's the thing about food that no one seems to understand. It's copious. It's everywhere. Right? People dumpster dive and feed other people. Al, I don't know why you're trying to like I don't know why you're trying to like rub me the wrong way. You're talking about like three religions essentially. When you talk about like Muslims or Islam, that's three religions. That's three doctrines or more. And now, what about Christianity? Do we have pure Christianity? No, we have like thousands of fucking sects of it. Sects, not sex. Damn it. My point is like, are you Southern Baptist? Are you Catholic? Are you Lutheran? Are you a Jesuit? You know, are you a Seventh Day Adventist? Are you a Jehovah's Witness? You know, my point is like, I don't care where you're getting your knowledge. If you're getting the knowledge that people don't make anything like if you're getting the knowledge that people don't make your life better and God's life better when they don't think the way that you do, then you're doing it wrong. Because all of us here show up, hang out, talk about this stuff. You can apply any of these thought processes that people have, right? You can have any of these thought processes. Hey, I believe in this so wholeheartedly. And I can tell you to believe in yourself. And you can apply that thought process, okay, to whatever idea you want. But when I say believe in yourself, I'm going to tell you that there is at least 1,000 people in your general vicinity who are 10 times more forgiving of themselves. By the way, yes, I've realized this, right? Realize this. I've been hard on myself for years. I've been hard on myself for so long that I don't know how to not sit here and sit here and self-deprecate myself. But I have a good track record here on this channel of not doing that hard. Because I believe in what I'm doing here and people notice this shit. I don't know what the future holds for me. It's really on you guys. Because you guys are the beating heart of the channel. Everything that happens around here is because people believe in me. And I don't want to make myself into a religious figure. I want to tell people that if you're out there, do the right thing. Believe in yourself. If you think I'm the best beacon in your life, then be good enough to understand that the best ideas are the ones that make your life better. The ones that include you in the thought process. The ones that include your opinions with ideas and facts and finds a reconcilable place for you to get off this crazy thing. You guys are literally saying this shit. I think the problem with the world is right now is like none of us are saying it out loud enough. And here I am doing it every night. Every night I possibly can. I didn't last night because I literally, this is a draining exercise for me. To carry the burden, as Mr. Number says, of anything I do here on YouTube. It's a lot of work. But I believe in myself enough to put up something every day for people. If there's no videos, it'll be a week, and then you'll be like, yo, what's up? Hey, I hope you know that I died, and I'm already dead and in the ground. Here's footage of my dope-ass fucking Viking funeral that I've always wanted, and you guys basically paid for it because you guys are the best. And then, like, some dope message that I still haven't quite figured out how to say, but I can tell you the way I feel about it right now, which is I never understood myself. I never. But if I have anything, I got skin in the game here. You guys are good people, including the owl. He's too hard on himself. I'm gonna go away. I might not be back tomorrow. I don't know when I'm gonna be back. But when I'm back, I'm back. Thanks for being here. Thanks for everything. I'm gonna be back. All right. I just got a bunch of work to do. I don't know if I'll have time to do streams and hang out and do fun stuff. So I'll catch everyone later. Peace out and believe in yourself because you don't have to trust in other people. You just have to trust in yourself.